Hey guys, it's Heather from Kell Today we are releasing some items on our website and I wanted to show you guys how to use them in case you're not familiar with these tools. So we're releasing a Hello Seasons sticker book bundle, which you guys have seen, but we're also releasing these needle nose tweezers that have our logo engraved. And then we're releasing these two paper craft knives. It comes in a set. We're also releasing this sticker book carrier, but I kind of showed how to use that in the flip through the other day. In this video specifically, I want to focus on the tweezers and the knives, how you can use these, why they're great tools for your planning. And then I'm going to be using these sticker book bundles to show you. So I'm just going to take these books out. And then I have also just pulled out a sheet from our undated extension pack just to show you some other ways to use these items. So let's start with the tweezers. The tweezers are great, especially with our clear stickers. So I'm going to show you. Let's go. We'll just do this first with these cherry blossoms. So our clear stickers, if you're new to our sticker books, if it's clear, we use a very thin sticker paper for our clear stickers. And the reason we do that is because when it's thin like this, when you put it in your planner, it almost looks printed on your page. It's not super thick and bulky. It doesn't make your planner super thick and bulky because it's a thinner sticker, but it also just has this effect where it looks printed on your page, which is really, really pretty when you put it in your planner. But if you're new to these clear stickers, they can be frustrating to use. If you try to peel up our clear stickers with your fingernail, you really can't. It will feel like you don't have a cut line. The cut lines are hard to see on the clear stickers too. Like just looking from this video, you probably can't see them. If you need to see our sticker lines on the clear, you kind of have to like have a light on and then kind of move it. And then you can see the cut line when you kind of move it in the light. But if I tried to peel this up with just my fingernail, you see I finally got it, but it was like I had to scratch at it for a few minutes. And that's with a long fingernail. If you don't have long fingernails, you might have no hope in getting that sticker up. So what we suggest to use are needle nose tweezers. They have a pointy end and they're great because what you do is you kind of look for your cut line. So that means you might need to kind of move it in the light some. And then once you see the cut line, you take just one edge of your needle nose tweezer, you take the pointed end, and you just slide it right underneath that cut line. And then it goes literally right underneath your sticker. But then you have the tweezer, so then you can take this end of the tweezer, press it down against the one that's underneath the sticker, and pull it straight up. And then you're also just holding it on your tweezer, so then you can take this tweezer and place the sticker exactly where you want it. If you lay it down and you don't like where it is, you could take the tweezer, slide it back underneath, and then slowly peel it back up. And then you can move it somewhere else if you want it in a different place. So that's why these tweezers are great, because they just slide right underneath. Now, if you're having a hard time seeing our cut lines, because on the clear paper, it can be hard to see. Another suggestion that we have with these tweezers is if you come to the edge of the page and you just kind of start pulling with the tweezer, then the corner of the clear sticker paper peels up. Okay, you see how I peeled that up? And then you can pull it up. And then once you get enough up, I would switch to your hand. But then you can pull up that clear outside of the sticker. Once you get to the top, it's going to be a little bit harder to get it up. So you kind of have to, see I pulled too hard and then it ripped the whole page out of the book. So you don't really want to rip the page out of the book. And the way our books are binded, I kind of forgot that we bind them in a different way now. So I'm actually going to show you how to do that differently so that what I just did doesn't happen. So before you peel up the outside, if you're going to peel up the outside, you need to take one of these knives. These are our craft knives that are releasing. And you need to cut the clear sticker right along on top of the decorative stickers. Because if you try to do what I just did, it's going to go all the way to the top of the page, but that's binded into the book, and so it's going to rip the page out like I did. But if you add your own cut line and then come in here and start pulling right where you put that cut, then you can come in here and do the same thing. Okay, so like right here, I can tell the cut must have not gone through. So I'm just gonna grab this knife and I'm gonna cut it so that it comes up. Okay, and then that time it didn't rip out of the page. And then when you peel off the outside of your sticker, it's a lot easier, one, to see the cut lines. If you use your nails, it's still hard to get them up. You can, but it's still difficult just because of how thin it is. But then it's even easier to take these tweezers and slide them up underneath that edge and pull your sticker up, because you can clearly see where the edge of the sticker is. So that's another option if you're struggling with our stickers, is peel off that outer edge. But if you're gonna peel off the outer edge, cut along the top with one of these knives first so that you don't rip the page out of the book, okay? So some other ideas. Let's now talk about just the knife, how to cut with the knife. So let's go back to those cherry blossoms that I accidentally ripped out of the book. Let's say I'm going to take this cherry blossom and I want to put it here, but I want to cut it at the line because I want it to look like it's like sneaking into this box. So I would lay it down on the side where it's actually going to stay, but then the side where I'm going to be cutting it, I wouldn't press it down. And then I'm going to take my knife, and these are actually metal knife tips, okay? It's not ceramic, it's metal. But I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to cut right along that line. And then I can peel it up. That is a great thing about these stickers or these knives. Another way you can use this knife that I personally love is maybe you don't want to use the whole dot sticker. So you could take this knife, and I like to cut my dots in half sometimes. So I'm just going to cut the first 3 colors in half. And then I'm going to use my tweezers, even though these aren't clear stickers. And then I'm just going to pull off half. And then I'm going to make a checklist, but only use half the dot sticker. Look how cute that is. And then over here, I could do the same thing with the other half. And then I created 3 or 2 checklists using just 3 stickers. Another cool thing you can do with this knife is you can make your own washi out of some of these decorative boxes. So maybe I want to have a strip of washi, but I don't have any that coordinates with this, but I have this decorative box. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to put a straight edge so that I can be sure to cut this straight. And I'm going to take my knife and I'm just going to press down right along the edge. Okay. Then I'm going to use my tweezers. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to peel that up. Okay, it looks like the top did not cut. So let's try it again. It might be that I didn't hold the knife. You do have to be sure to hold the knife, like, I might have gone at too much of an angle. Like I might have gone at an angle like this when I need to go. The sharp point is like this. So I might need to just like hold it up more straight. So then I'm going to come in here. Okay, so then I have this little strip. And I'm going to put it over here. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it at an angle. And then I have a little washi strip that I made out of that box. And then since I didn't use this in, I can just put it back and use it if I do something else. So then I could take like this little box, put it right here as like a little header. And then that's super cute. All right, another thing you can do is if you have, let me show you, if you have like, let's take this one. And then if you have a sticker, whether it's clear or paper, but if you want it to go in the corner to look like it's just bleeding off the page, but then you have sticker coming off the edge of the page, you could take your knife, and I'm just gonna cut right along the edge. And I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna cut right along the edge. And then I'm gonna peel that up. And I'm gonna use my tweezers to peel that up. And then it looks like it's right going off your page. So those are just a few tips on why I think having needle nose tweezers and a craft knife is like so needed when you're decorative planning. These are tools that you could use every single time you decorate your planner. I hope that this video kind of gave you some tips on how to use them, showed you how to use them, gave you some tricks on how to use our clear stickers. If you like this video, I hope you hit the like button. If you love these products, you can head over to kellblvd.com and grab them right now. Happy planning!